Let me know if audio is coming through and my mic audio is coming through fairly well. And if it is, that's good. If it's not, sorry. But let me know. Sorry for the sniffling.
Welcome, operator. Congratulations on being targeted. Each mission I
Don't need to hear that. But yeah, let me know. Thanks for anyone that comes in. Just trying this out, trying to figure out how to watch stream, watch chat, play a game. Any questions you have, feel free to ask. I'm going to be doing this for the next couple hours. I plan on doing maybe 3 to 4 right now. And then when in the evening around like 9 p.m. or 9:30, I would do another like 3 to 4 hours till maybe 1 a.m. So we are just going to be vibing and playing this game. So find and collect item, deploy, Corey, or was it Corey? Yeah. Delta. So we are just going to be vibing and playing this game. So find and collect item, deploy. All right. Well, just for anyone who's popping in case I'm just some dude you, for some reason, my stream has come across your page. Liquid Narnar, I mainly do like reload and airsoft stuff on the internet because I think it's just fun. I find firearms interesting, and I just have fun in general. Give me one sec. Has come across your page. Yeah, it sounds like my stream is working. So, yeah. I mainly like firearm stuff in video games and movies, and mimicking it in general is just kind of fun on like airsoft replicas and doing it for YouTube videos. I just think it's kind of fun. I'm also left-handed, so that makes it, I guess, more interesting when people catch it because they're like, oh, that looks weird. Or it looks flipped. A lot of people accuse it was flipped, kind of like Counter-Strike, how they just flip them. But other than that, I like to play video games. I like to collect video games. Yeah, this side. Everything over there above my couch, those are like a bunch of my steel books and stuff that I like to collect. And served in the military, had some fun with that. And now I just kind of hang out with my wife and kid, work, and do video games and YouTube on the side. So just kind of having fun with that, and we're seeing where the stream goes. To be honest, relying mostly on people who are going to watch the stream to ask questions and talk and chat with them. This is one of my more enjoyable games, which is Incursion Red River. It's not like a fully complete game. I don't think it's perfect by any means. I think it's not the most perfectly optimized, and it's not the most, fully fleshed out game, but I think it's got a solid enough base for content unto itself that I kind of enjoy it. But other than that, I'm just going to play games and wait for chat to kind of pop in and say hello. I don't like hearing my sniffs. I can hear my audio and it's like bothering me hearing myself. This weird overlays are so goofy. I don't even know why my subscriber goal says 12 out of 100, unless like it's counting people that have subscribed since I started streaming, like, but not in the stream. That makes very little sense. All right, I shouldn't have brought the Glock, but we should be fine. For those of you that don't know, Incursion Red River is an extraction shooter. I think it's already better than Tarkov because it actually has a map. so I can actually know where I'm going, which is kind of nice. Like, I don't get the whole, oh, it's got to be hardcore, it's got to be miserable. That's like a really odd thing that Tarkov like strives to be, is unfun, and I get that Nikita and his team, like, that's their mantra, is to kind of be difficult, but at the same time I don't really think that it serves a purpose other than to create like this disconnect between I'm a hardcore gamer or I'm not a hardcore gamer. I'm probably gonna get myself killed running straight up to this facility. But I actually don't wear headphones while playing games, but because of the type of game this is, I need to be able to hear what I'm doing. There's a dude walking on grass. Now my position is given away. I need the audio cues, like in this type of game. But yeah, it's a fun game. If you haven't tried it, I think give it a whirl. Check the mag. I don't think I need cigarettes for now. Nothing good. I don't have a ton of good gear yet. I think one thing this game is lacking is a large variety of gear. It seemed, unless it's like I haven't made it very far in this game and I need to just get better and find more and actually progress further. I did wipe everything, so that way I could be like, oh cool, wiped it, start fresh. That's interesting. If you grab something, they must have changed that, because I don't remember being able to do that before. Normally there's like 6 guys in each one of these locations, which drives me crazy. There's 6 dudes all posted up. Kind of sucks. Need a lot of that. Okay, for soap. I should get a mouse pad, because I just do this straight up on the hardwood of my desk. So I'm not slamming and making a ton of sounds. But yeah, other than playing video games, the big thing is airsoft. I mainly like to customize, build whatever goofy builds I decide to create and what I think looks cool, and then I'll go play airsoft. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. I just enjoy what I enjoy. Paint miniatures, play board games with the kid, just do activities, and have a good time. And I hope that I can kind of put more of a positive spin on everything I decide to do with YouTube, and anything that I think is interesting. I think we've become a little too negative on video games. I think we should be critical, but we shouldn't just be immediately overly negative. and that's something that I think is really important. Is being negative is really easy, and it's great for obviously content, getting people to pay attention, focus, watch, whatever you want to call it. But being critical is what's important, and identifying if there's problems, identifying the issues that something has, and instead of saying that makes this thing immediately bad, providing some kind of constructive, critical points that either developers, people, friends, family, whatever is the audience that you're trying to be critical of, they can actually hear that, take it for what it's worth, and then try to adapt and maybe build that into what they need to do to make it better. So I think that's something super important that everyone needs to do, instead of just immediately hating. I also think hate is a strong word, so if you're someone who's like, oh, well, I hate this, or oh, I hate that, let's not try not to throw the word hate around. I mean, I literally worked in countries and lived in countries for years that hated me, apparently, and, it wasn't that bad. I think it's a dude up there. Oh, yeah, that's a fucking dude. Got him. I need to skirt the outside of this village for sure. I'm cruising for a bruising. But, yeah, just like with airsoft and stuff, like when I'm like doing my reload videos, if I'm not, getting bashed for not using real guns or anything like that, I'm like, okay, it's fine. Everyone has their preference. I'm not going to knock someone for enjoying real world firearms. I think they're cool too, and I do enjoy them, but I usually enjoy them in my own capacity in my private time. I'm not going to make videos about it because that's not what like my channel's about. Like, I have a friend, not a friend anymore, but there's a person I used to talk to in like my friend Discord, and he would say like, oh, why don't you buy real guns? You could do both, airsoft and real guns. And I was like, look, I get it. Like, real guns are cool. Like, that's fine. But that's not what my channel's about. My channel isn't, like, I just don't want to involve real firearms in my channel. It's not the main goal. It's not the main purpose of, why I'm doing YouTube in general. And he's like, but you could, extend your stuff and do more. I'm like, I get that. But I could do that through, one, streaming in video games. Two, I could paint my miniatures and maybe get good at recording that. I could record airsoft gameplay, which, to be honest, a lot of that's difficult because YouTube is not a fan of airsoft, and the main reason why is because a lot of people, like, what are considered gun tubers, like YouTubers who do firearm content on YouTube, they end up tagging a lot of the word airsoft, like hashtag airsoft gun, airsoft gameplay, whatever you want to call it. And the problem with that is that it creates the connection from airsoft to real firearms, which there is. I mean, they are replicas. They're supposed to replicate and represent a real world firearm, but in a toy form. And the big problem with that drives me crazy is now YouTube's like AI automation. And if you do the research like on Google and like really go down the rabbit hole, you could see that YouTube pretty much has written in like their statements and clauses that because most firearms and firearm replicas are now being tagged and cross-referenced in a lot of YouTube hashtags, and just, that's kind of messed up right there. A lot of it's being tagged and attached to each other. It's creating this problem where if you search airsoft, real firearms show up. If you search firearms, airsoft ends up showing up. And because they get cross-referenced and cross-tagged in AI, there's no real person going, Well, this guy is showing, a replica toy where it's not going to kill anybody, it's not going to hurt anybody, and he's practicing safety while playing airsoft. Meanwhile, that's now being crossed against, excuse me, it's being crossed against real firearm videos, where the real firearm videos, whether the person's, being safe or not, it doesn't matter. I mean, it matters to be safe, yes, be safe. But what's happening is YouTube doesn't like guns and firearms. So instead of airsoft being seen as toys or just a fun sport or activity, it's now being tagged by AI and firearm videos. So it immediately gets punished, which sucks because then my videos might not get demonetized, but YouTube buries them in the rabbit hole that is. Hold on, give me a sec. I whiffed that horribly. Why does it look like he dropped the mag? That was weird. Oh, some of the animations in this game get a little wonky. That one looked like he straight pulled the mag out and then dropped it.
Take cover, all of you! Incoming fire! Be careful! Tight information! Stay loud!
I don't know where the other guy's coming from. Damn, I'm getting punished. I'm gonna change this mag. God forbid. Okay, fresh full. Jesus. Did I pick up any health injectors? I thought I picked up pills. Nope. Oh, it's because I pressed the shift, and I guess shift. I should have pressed control. Damn. Oh, it's a sniper. I swear, if he has a bolt action, he was firing that way too fast. Which, again, that's just an AI balancing problem. Oh, how do we make this sniper a threat? Oh, well. I think he fell. That was a fall. It's got to be. We got a hell of a muzzle brake. Screw this, I want that. And we'll get rid of the, where's it? Oh, I didn't pick it up. Alright, that's fine. That is fine. Take some pain meds. Oh, that was a bit messy. I thought I screwed that up. Oh. A revive. I don't even know if I can use that in solo play, so it doesn't matter. I guess I'll take it. Why not? Do I want a P90? I don't know. The AKs serve me better, let's be real. These things are 10 times better. 74U is actually kind of nasty. It slaps. I'm going to take AK mags because those are going to benefit the most. I don't touch grenades. I don't know. I just don't think they give me the best results. What else did I kill? Oh, I shot 2 dudes over there. What do you... Oh, you've got a AK-103. I'm gonna need a freaking HDMI. I don't think I need an old radio yet. Watch it, but you should have picked up an old radio. And I'm gonna be irritated. If I put a scope on that, it'd be... I'm terrible at landing shots. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. Map. Good map. Is that what I need? Oh no, I'm on the sabotage. Oh, I can grab it. Relax. Forgot about that sound. Hey, welcome to the stream. Whoever's popped in and watching, feel free to ask questions. Say anything that interests you. I need the bomb. I'll get rid of an AK mag, and then we'll switch it out. Beep, beep, Eat. Okay, so it is picking up my game audio. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks for popping in and watching. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Feel free to make any statements. Let me know what you want to know, and we'll talk about it. But other than that, I'm just kind of rambling about how YouTube and Airsoft is its own mess of issues. And so basically getting back to it, I just got like a huge like firefight, so I got distracted. Basically the issue with Airsoft and YouTube is that it gets tagged and tied to I'm not placing the bomb there, we're dropping the bomb. It gets tagged and tied into real world firearm videos, and since YouTube doesn't like that, they want to demonetize, or it's not even about demonetization, it's more about they end up pushing it down the rabbit hole of YouTube's personal black hole, and it ends up kind of detracting and taking away from people who are genuinely not doing anything crazy or wrong. And in doing so, it just ruins everything.
Thanks for calling in.
It's a bummer.
Yep, I got it here.
And
Retrieved
I
the shipping manifest.
I figured,
Be sure
you
to
know,
call
it's
in
gonna
going forward
happen.
as well.
Like that's why I
From
see
my
some
end, everything
videos
looks
where
good. Get on out.
I'll see a bunch of views and it'll be like, hey, you got like 10,000 views, and I'm like, oh, that's freaking awesome, you know. And then some videos I'll post it, and then next I've got 80 views, and again, I don't know why. You would think like with 33,000 subscribers, I would see a little more than just 100 views at least. But oh, an ACOG would be sick. Okay, I can take it. But you would think I would see a little more than just like 80 views. But it happens, and you know I can't be too mad. You know, it happens. Whatever. I'm not gonna freak out or I gotta deliver it. Oh yeah, I gotta deliver it back at home, back at base. Oh, it's open, or is it closed? Whatever. I'm going to it. Sorry for sniffling, but yeah, it just stinks because Airsoft ends up getting, you know, stomped into the dirt, and then it's also just kind of funny, and this isn't anything against, you know, people who are into real firearms or YouTubers who show firearms on YouTube. Like, I love watching it. Again, it's not about the content specifically they make, unless they're being unsafe or stupid. Then they should do better. It's like, again, try to separate their content from their personal behavior, but you also don't need to agree with their personal life choices. If someone is a piece of dirt and does bad things in their personal life, I'd say don't watch their content. It's in my opinion, it's not hard to be a good person and make good content. But anyway, so since all these firearm videos get tagged with Airsoft, and a lot of it comes from the shorts, because you can like spam fire shorts, it ends up like people will just like post themselves waving like, say, their firearm in like their house or their bedroom, and they're like, my Glock, you know, everyone's seen them where they'll point it at the camera, and I get that they're probably not behind the camera, so they're not pointing a loaded firearm at themselves, but it's implied that that's what they're doing. So one, that's just unhealthy, unsafe, and dangerous behavior, especially if like you're showing that to supposedly children. And in doing so, you're creating, hey, welcome to the stream. And in doing so, you're creating a very dangerous environment. And then you're putting like hashtag Airsoft on it. So then it looks like you're lying to YouTube, or you're just messing around. And you're implying like you're playing with an Airsoft replica firearm. And then YouTube's like, you know what? And I understand them doing this because it's kind of a pain in the butt to like have to differentiate. Oh my, they've added people. Trying to differentiate between firearms and Airsoft replicas, especially when people are like, they don't, you wouldn't know unless people either said it or showed it. And I get it. It makes it super obnoxious and hard to deal with. You got a suppressor. I want that. Oh, that's sick. This early on? I gotta take it. We'll take this one because it's got the muzzle brake. But yeah, it's like super obnoxious to be like, oh yeah, this isn't real. This is airsoft replica, haha. And then it's like, but it's not. Like you're screwing around, and again, in my opinion, that's unhealthy and dangerous behavior. Now, in the long term, uh, it seems like YouTube kind of can understand that, and it's not like too big of a deal. I can take my AK back because it's much better quality. Um, YouTube can understand that, and I don't have to actually worry about, oh, are you screwing around? Are you lying? You know, like, what are you doing? Um, can I put that on? Hold on. Okay. There we go. I was like so confused. I was like, no, that's how it works. But yeah, it's not miserable. It's not like, oh, I'm super irritated. You know, that's a mag drop, yeah. But it just kind of sucks because then you also have, again, I think it's not like the big gun tuber people, but it's more like the people just posting shorts where they love to post things like, what are you gonna do, airsofters, you're losers. And it's like, it's not even about that at all. It's just about, hey, you know, you're kind of like, you know, that you'll get more traction if you put hashtag airsoft because they won't, YouTube is less likely to get on your case and quote unquote punish you if it's like seen as airsoft. But then at the same time, YouTube punishes airsoft because it's like, we think that you're posting real firearms. And I always tag airsoft, and I always try to put airsoft in the title if I can. But it's, you know, it doesn't always work that way, so it's fine. Sorry if like the clacking and the mouse and stuff are loud. I don't know if I can't particularly like perfectly say if like, oh yeah, like I got the audio and stuff down pat perfectly, but I'm trying to figure it out. I'm learning. And whoever's watching, thank you. I really appreciate it. Yep, we're gonna be live for at least 3 hours. I plan on sitting here for at least 3 hours, maybe four, because then my wife will get home from work and I'm gonna spend time with her, and then I'll be live again later, most likely around 9 p.m. And if everything looks like it's going well, and all the actually I want the handguard on that one, and if everything's working great, then I will be able to set up the stream quicker. I was honestly wanted to start the stream by 8, but I was kind of scared that I wouldn't be able to get everything up and running properly for the time being. So I ended up waiting for a bit. Sorry, just getting the live chat up so I can actually see like what if anyone says anything, like I can at least track it. All right, so what I do in a lot of these games is I don't really go with pistols. I mean, maybe if I'm like, okay, I know I can sneak up, get a few shots, and back out. But with the suppressor, like I don't really want to throw that away. I'd rather just go in loud and save that. So I might run this one into the dirt. You know, like beat it up until it's pretty. No sense in repairing, because if you're good enough, that sounds so lame. But if I play well enough, I can at least. I could sell that. I can at least keep replenishing everything that I'm losing. It shouldn't be too crazy hard. I don't need that by 19. Keep the HDMI for now. We're gonna sell all the MP5. These things drove me nuts when I played. I could not stand it. I'd rather go in with like a rifle and then come out on top with a with another rifle or another primary. These if you play this, the MP5s, aren't the best. In my opinion, they're kind of dog water. 8,000 cash. I just completed that quest. We're going to put some of this away because I know I'm going to need it later. And they check mark a lot of stuff, so you'll see it says like items needed for stash. So you're going to need to pick up a good bit of it. I could sell this light. Don't need that. Okay. Oh, nails. There we go. I'm going to have to upgrade the stash eventually, but we're just going to do this so I can sell everything that I get. Missions.
Each mission I release.
Stop. And then we can deliver. Oh, I gotta put it in the stash. So it was weird because before, I think you had to have it in your inventory and then turn it in deliver, and then they changed it to where you have to put it in your stash. I think that's what it was originally, which kind of drove me freaking nuts. Alright, now we can deliver it. Bam. Now all the quests open up, and you get your little mission, receive rewards. So, can't remove parts from reward items. I didn't know you could remove parts. When did they add that? Flashlights are good. 9x19s, we don't give a crap. The money we like, though. We like the money. We're going to go back here. We're going to sell all these because we do not need this stuff. It's odd. Yeah, so we'll keep all these because they're at 100. He's got a hell of a muzzle brake. Looks wild. So what does stash need? So I can focus on that. Because stash... Dude, stash fills up so quick in this game. Especially when you gotta carry a bunch of crap. Yeah, we want to spend the money. Wait, I didn't know. They must have changed it. Because now there's a weapon box. That's crazy. It's kind of nasty, actually. I don't remember that. So to upgrade it, 10,000 cash. Stash level 3. Red box, stash level 4. Stash level 2 is a gear. So they rearranged that. To upgrade a repair station. Okay, so we need stash level 2, lighting level 2, IGC level 3. So I don't get how does this like change randomly? Okay, so structure. We're gonna need all these. Rope fans. Okay, mining battery is probably gonna be at the quarry where the mining station is. Generator isn't gonna get upgraded anytime soon. It needs generator too. I wish I didn't delete everything I had, but that's fine. I feel like they extended a lot of this. Like they made it either something's difficult, something's weirdly easy. It's very odd. Very odd. So that's just for Fang.
Fang is busy implementing the information in the...
Stop. Find quarry, fine. Actually, yeah, we'll just get this done. The same thing, yeah. That same thing, yeah. Get this done. We'll track both since I have to go there. Deploy. Yeah, we do PM. I need to go during the day. Can't be going at night. That will suck. And then we'll ready up. Oh, if you can, one of my cats is right there. His name is Apple. And then my dog is on the floor. And then my other two cats are somewhere else. But, yeah, no, I appreciate everyone and anyone that pops in and wants to watch. And yeah, I guess this is kind of like a face reveal. I guess you could say that. Since I'm going to try the streaming thing, I figured I'll reveal my face and I'll start putting my face in YouTube videos and talking more. And I'm trying. I want to do more long form content. For me, it's just hard doing the editing thing. I'm not like a super big fan of editing my videos and putting all that. Like it sounds lazy, and I can probably agree with you on that. It is pretty lazy, but I'm not a huge fan of sitting there and editing every single video and cutting them down and putting things together. Hey, welcome to the stream. And they're gone. That's so funny. I love when it comes in and like bam, bam. I know that's like early streaming stuff. I totally get it. It's funny. I tried Twitch streaming, and I even showed my face way back when I Twitch streamed like years ago. Back during, I think, COVID, I tried it, and it was so poor and like low quality. Like I wasn't the best at it at all. I think I streamed through the PlayStation as well, which was kind of fun because I like that PlayStation kept it simple. It's like you can have your camera and then your chat would be on the side and it would say you're live or you're not. And then you just attach like a Twitch account to the PlayStation live stream. Welcome to the stream, and they're gone. I love how fast that is. Like, I think that's part of the problem with streaming, or I don't know. It's like, I feel like it's a weird mix. I feel like you've got live streaming, which like is a long form content, and then you've got like shorts, and which is the shortest form content you can create, anywhere from, you know, a couple seconds to like a minute to 2 minutes. So you create this. So there's like this weird dichotomy between people are either sitting down, I guess, for like a full stream, whether it's a couple hours, 8 hours of like a work day's worth of, you know, content or a video, or they just sit down and like blast through like 30, 40 shorts, and they're like, okay, you know, I've got my fill for the day, I'm done. So it's interesting that it's either people are like, it's like two extremes, and then but then like watching like an hour-long YouTube video can end up being like, I'm not in the mood, I'm not interested in that, don't feel like doing it. Alright, so we need to go to the fishing village. This one is eliminate soldiers. Alright, we can do that. That's not a big deal at all. We're loaded. Full, not full mag, but yeah, it's enough. Also, I can like hear my own voice in my headset, and I can't stand it. If that's what streamers do, it makes me want to scream. There's a big old muzzle brake on this thing. Yeah, it's up. If I lean in, it's because I'm focused and my eyesight's terrible.
The sun's blazing today. Perfect.
I did not realize I was on a full auto. See, that's weird. I can't tell if that's someone. Like, is the AI like always behind the wall? That's so weird.
Is that the best you've got?
I hear someone on dirt.
Once again, thanks for calling in.
Oh,
Seems like you're settling into your duties nicely. Let me know if any of those symptoms come up, and get out safely.
And get out safely. Actually, no. Someone's gonna have better stuff. For sure. Okay, I still got my mags. See, I didn't need a ton of stuff. I'll take that. Why not? Ooh, health injector. Always nice. I'm gonna use that because it just tops off your health. God forbid. Let me assess. Yep, that's destroyed. That's classic prank right there. What do you have? There's a rig. Ugh, destroyed because I just unloaded on his chest. Oh, that guy. I was like, wait, who was the first guy? I'm straight murked. Oh, hold on. Oh, my son's school is sending out a thing about like PTA stuff. I can't remember. So it's level. I think this is level 3. Oh, nope. We don't need it then. Trash it. Bag it. We want this, this, and this. We'll take that for selling, and we'll take that for selling. / emergencies. Cool, so we marked the village. Easy day. Of course. Again, it's like the Tarkov thing where it's like, we're going to be super stingy. Which is fine, you know, be stingy, I don't care. But it also is like insanely aggravating. It's like, look, I get you're going to hold back and not drop every single thing in a box. But come on, you got to give me something to work with. Take that, take that. Because it kind of sucks when... That's one thing about extraction shooters I've noticed. Hey, welcome to the stream. What I don't really enjoy about most extraction shooters is, like, they're... Oh, wow, that's awesome. Is the level of loot that, like, they offer is, like, bullcrap. You know, they're like, oh, like, loot and get out. And it's like, well, I'm not looting anything worth a damn. I'm looting trash. And then when I finally find something worth a damn, it's like, I end up getting murked by somebody. And it's like, I don't want, like, it'd be more interesting if there was a constant, like, okay, we're all finding good stuff, so we want to take each other out. Because then it gives, in my opinion, more incentive to actually attack other players, as opposed to, cool, we all dropped into the map, we all fought over virtually nothing. We all tried to take each other out over literal garbage gear, garbage loot, garbage everything, and then they're like, but that's the fun, is to literally run through raids 80 times, find nothing, and then finally find, like, the loose screw that you need to upgrade your base, and then every player is gonna murk you for that loose screw. And it's like, it's kind of goofy, especially when the game's like, oh, you could buy AK-47s and you could buy plate armor and all this stuff, but the marketplace will not sell you a can of soda to upgrade your base. And it's kind of like, what are we doing? Like, what do you mean I can't upgrade my base? Extract, military base, factory, find cave. Okay. Well, I don't really want to do any of that, so we're just gonna, boop. We're just gonna run down the street and extract. We're gonna get the heck out of here. That's not good. You hearing the whistle in my ear is gross. I don't like it. Oh shit. I swear I just heard something. Yep. Oh, there he is. See, that's so weird. I don't get why he does, like, mag drops like that when I know he can just refill it. Ooh. It's a tough one. But I do want that optic. I want the optic. We will definitely take the optic. It's coming with me, sir. Oh wait. Do we have any other No, I don't got any. I thought I had some in my backpack. And I thought I picked some up. Don't care. Oh, there might be fuel here. But, I do think... Ooh. I'll take that. I do think Incursion Red River is one of those, not a hidden gem, but I think it definitely does a great job of what it's trying to do, which is create a good... Okay, that's not metal. Oh, this is... I do need this. I think it creates a really good single-player experience. It just sucks because I would like to see a lot more capability from it, but for now it feels like it's just not there yet capability-wise. There we go. I like that. I like it on top. I won't be able to see my reticle. It's my iron sights, but I got the sniffles today, man. And sorry if I curse. It's just, look, I'm live streaming. I curse. I can't like watch what I'm saying, or I can, but I don't care to. I hear footsteps. For footy steppies. Ooh, buddy.
Starting tactical sweep.
Of course he is. I'm gonna blast him as soon as he corners me. And then I'm gonna run up the stairs. Yeah, this area sucks.
Perfect beat.
And then we run. Scatter. There's gonna be a guy up here with a sniper. For sure. Ooh, not this time. Oh, shh. Of course. And I love it because he's got like a bolt action with like an actual optic, and he like 360 no scopes me. It's that one's always so funny to me. Now I'm gonna hide up here. It's a suppressor. When did they give them good gear? Heal, hurry up.
This is where you fall.
Okay, full mag. We'll be fine.
Dead body at my location.
Let me listen.
Enemy fire team advancing. Cut them off.
God, he's such BS, this guy. See, I can't stand when the AI does that stuff where it's like... Whoop. Okay, I think that's everybody. This beeping is driving me nuts. Where is it? Oh, it might be under inside, which I don't have a key for, so it literally doesn't help me in any way, shape, or form. What were you carrying? Garbage. Actually, I can take that. What about you? I do like to make sure I grab any and all health items, just because that, in my opinion, is probably like the #1 thing that will get you in the long run when you really, really need health. Now, we'll forgo that for the time being. This is ridiculous. Are you kidding me? Like an actual, like, kitted out rifle is ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna unload mag, trade it, slap that in, move these up here. Actually, we can put that on there, and then we'll move this down here. And then we will equip this, and then I'll take that. Okay, see, and then health injector. So, Like, I want the AUG, but I also just don't care for it. Nah, we don't need the AUG. We'll put this away. But there's like no AKs on this map. See, that's an interesting factor to this, is when they depending on the map that you're gonna run, is like how they're gonna end up. What is that? It's a dumbass muzzle brake. Is like what guns you're gonna get, which is cool because then it's like, oh, like fair, even Stevens. You're not just taking, you know, it's not just AKs on every map or M4s on every map, but it's like, hey, this is kind of neat. Oh, I don't need that. I'm a wingding. I know I'm gonna need a canteen. Yeah, we got room to pick stuff up. In case we find... Oh, another mag. Oh, man. Bandage, yes. We're finding... This ain't a bad spot to hang out in. Ugh, $200. No thanks. Did I check this? Yes. I trashed what I had. Leave no stone unturned. We're going to need a ton of bandages. Oh. Another bandage. Because I know we're going to have to turn them in. And now we can check a ton of these maroons. A ton of these wingdings. This dude over here. He sounded so weird, like shuffling and screwing around in the corner. That was so bizarre. Actually, you know, I don't want to take... I want to take the stuff they have. Like this. Look at that. Take the mag out. Do I care? Do I care? Do I care? Nope. I do not care. So we'll take this mag. Whatever. I don't need the foregrip. Let's see if they've got any supplies over here real quick. Any beeps? Nothing. Can I take that? Do I have nope. Not enough inventory. That's fine. Check the med. See, health injectors are where it's at too. Like that's a big one for sure. See, the canteens. I remember needing those, but I'm also like, do I? And then I remember, yeah, this guy murked him and then ran like a wuss. Murked him and then I took off running. Alright, might as well get the hell out of here. Is this the oil? No, it's gonna be right in here. Yeah. That's kind of obnoxious. You can't get to it. It's like, but it's still beeping. It's like, maybe program it so if the game recognizes that you open the door, it then starts beeping, so that way you're not like losing your mind, like, is it working? And then we leave. Oh, for me personally too. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I like to take these games kind of slow. Like one at a time. I like to explore. Not like run through the map, get every quest done. It's like I'll do a quest, get some little done, leave, come back, leave, come back. And I find that more fun and enjoyable, to be honest with you. Ooh, that sounds loud. That loud, like, thumping. I hear the loud thumping. Those SKSs are so nasty, though. Like, I freaking love the SKSs. The other thing that I have a problem with this game, too, is faction building's really slow. And again, it's like, I don't know if I should be, like, annoyed by the faction building or what, but, oh, mags can go in there. That's real nice. That's real freaking nice. Excuse me. I'm gonna itch my ear. We can put away all of this. Do a couple of pig squeals. Put it all away. Put it all away. Keep bandages. Okay, sell that. That's what I want to get rid of. Wait, did I have a handgun mag? I want to get rid of that if I did. Nope. We'll sell that. We don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. It's gonna cost 10 grand. 10K smackaroons. Macrons. Macron. Isn't the Macron the bad guy in a video game? See, I don't know if this says bring back fellow operatives, but I'm not playing with nobody, so we can trash that. Then, ooh, I'm so glad they switched that, because this sucks. Like, the gun, like, I remember the first thing they let you upgrade is the med box, so I just had, like, and you could, like, upgrade it to, like, max, so you'd have, like, see, you could do the money upgrade just like this one, and it drove me bananas because you just had a ton of medical supplies that you can upgrade all day and night. Nobody cared, just out the wazoo, right? And now, actually, we should put these on these. Come on. I know those go on there. What are we thinking here? Oh, it needs to dovetail. Hey, welcome to the stream. I'm just sitting here complaining because I'm a dummy. There we go. Like how it gets like smaller in the photo, which is just funny to me. All right. I'll pocket those. We'll bring this because I'll use it till I can't. And then I'll trash it. And I'll turn and burn. Put a bunch. Oh, I'm so glad you can put the magazines here too. That is so nice. 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 Real nice. Sound like an idiot. But that's what you're gonna get. Let's see what we're working with. What's really nice is you can't run out of ammo here, so like even though it's like your range is boo-boo and you haven't upgraded yet, it doesn't matter. Nailed it. Nailed it. Let's see what the bullet drop is, or the height over bore. I'm curious. What is arms rest? I do like the armrest mechanic they've been adding, that people have been adding to their games. I think it's a really, like, it's cool because, like, it's a simple thing to do, and it adds that little bit of, like, realism. It's not, like, crazy offensive to have in the game, and I really like, there, see, simple, like, very little sway, heavier guns, obviously, wear you out, but I wish there was a high, low, medium ready. Or, well, ready position, low ready, high ready. Because in this position, like, if you've held a firearm up in this position that my character is right now for a long period of time, you'll just get tired. Like, it's that simple. Like, you're going to get tired, it's going to suck, and it's going to drive you crazy. But if you have it in low ready or high ready, I prefer low ready. It's easy, you're not going to be tired, and then you can honestly just let it hang if you're using a sling. But if you're like this the whole time, you're going to be tired if your arm's like this. And it's just uncomfortable after like 10 minutes. Alright, what's that overboard? I can't even tell. That like bugged out. That like broke graphically. Nice. Real nice. What's the reload time? Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, we're going to go in with a full mag so that way I don't feel like a total idiot. See, I want to keep doing Quarry because Quarry has a lot of the metal, and I want to get as much stuff as I can.
Fang has split.
I don't care. I don't, excuse me, care. Oh, 10 with a sniper? I'm going to track that just because I have a sniper. You know, I just happen to be going out and doing that. Complete 3 sabotage. We'll track that just because if I decide to do them, it benefits me and blah, 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 blah. Should I go back to quarry? I think quarry would be a good idea. Reconnaissance part bunker. You know what? Let's see where they drop me. And we'll do it. Why not? Why? No, actually, you know what? No. I need to do these because finding these antenna pieces is going to allow me to pick what time I can go on deployments. So, we're going to do this. Untrack. We'll track these two because it doesn't matter. And then we'll track this. What? Did the game freak out? Why is my Intel Center level 3? What? I don't think it reset that. It reset my quest progress, but not actually. Okay, if you're a game developer watching this game, the quest progress did not reset when I hit reset to refresh my entire game for this stream and continuing going forward. For some reason, I reset the game and I reset my progress and my inventory. Intel Center is still level 3. That means that it did not reset and it's still a problem. Not a problem, but it didn't reset my progress. So, beats me. I hope that when I go do the quest, it actually progresses, because if it doesn't, the game stops here, because I won't be able to get the item that I need to upgrade to continue the quest line, which means that everything comes to a screeching halt. Not good. But let's go in. Let's see what happens. Now we'll see what happens. Delta PM, because I don't go in at night. I also don't understand why they put like difficulty ratings on the different levels, because it's all difficult. You made, like, the idea is you made like a quote-unquote hardcore extraction shooter. So in my mind, that implies the game is going to be difficult. Monster Rehab. I just like that it's like the T ones, and I enjoy them. Another thing, I don't drink anymore. I've never done any drugs in my life. I used to smoke, and I gave that up for my wife and kid because I didn't want to be a like just a smoker around my kid, and I didn't want to be a I didn't want to smell like an ashtray. And it's crazy because you may have heard this from prior people who have smoked or friends who have smoked or whatever. But once you quit and give up on smoking, you notice the smell of smoke like crazy. And it like bothers you. And I'm talking like, do I crave the activity of it? Yeah. Like going outside, having a minute, relaxing. Yes. But you can do that without it. But what I miss, or not miss, but what bothers me is the smell now is brutal. Either like if I'm in a car and the person next to me at a stoplight is smoking, like it's so predominant, and it's so, to me it smells awful. It almost makes me nauseous, kind of like people who give up, like they drink like Jack and Cokes forever. and then they give up drinking, and then like you smell a cup of Jack and Coke, and it's just like the nastiest smell in the world. What did I bring? Oh, I brought a sniper. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Where'd they drop me? What do I need to do? I need to find the antenna piece, which is going to be here. You know what? We are going to travel through Western Village, School, Eastern Village, and hope for the best. I should have grabbed the quest where I touch all those places. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Actually, if we're going to do this, I'm going to go through the train depot because I prefer some of the loot there. We're going to go here first. Because I can murk a few dudes there, grab a secondary or second primary. Put the... See, and me and my friends did some testing. We were like, oh, do you sprint with your firearm put away? You don't. It's the same freaking speed. It's the same speed. And if anyone joins in and watches, please tell me how the stream is going, how it looks, if it's decent quality, if my audio is decent, if my stream is working. I've got a second YouTube up that's watching the stream, and it looks and sounds okay. But I'm not gonna be like, yes, I'm doing just, damn it. Okay, I'm a terrible gamer. I swear, sometimes AI, they're just like programmed to know, like, they'll stand still, but the moment you put like a reticle on them, it's like they're programmed to like take you down, like immediately move or shift. And it's the most aggravating stuff, in my opinion. I think I blasted that dude in the heart. Did he drop? I don't know. I think, yeah, he fell. Okay, glad that counted. And we'll... Glad that counted. Sorry if I get quiet, I get engaged.
Casualty identified.
Like from where? That's one of my issues with this game's AI is I genuinely don't understand where they'll have guys coming from and how they see me or like notice anything. I see like this camp had like 10 dudes in it. Like how many did I snipe on? I should have the thing when I pull up the quest marker. 7 dudes just palling around in here is kind of insane. Oh, I thought he was like punching as like part of the animation. And I was like, that looks so dumb. You look so dumb. What do you have? I like the AK. Also, when it comes to like AKs and stuff, that stuff drives me crazy. Like AK-104, AK-103, AK-102, AK-101, AK-105. It's like, grow up. Like, you could like just make one and stop. And especially when you don't make like crazy big differences, like if there is no like massive change in the long run, just stop. And that's Russians for you. Don't get me wrong, it's like cool. I'm glad when they did like the PP-19 and the PPK or whatever, and you know they branched out and tried different things. Ooh, but we want the AK-12. That's sick. I do like the AK-12. I don't care what people say. If someone's like, oh, AK-12 is stupid, I'm like, okay, I don't care. It's sick. I think the AK-12 is one of the coolest platforms. I don't know why. Even though I'm not like a fan of AKs, I like the AK-12. Weird, right? You could look at me and be like, oh, you know, AKs are stupid. And I'm like, yeah, but that AK-12 though is nasty. just take a bunch of AK mags, because since I'm hoarding AKs right now. That's another thing that's funny is, like, I get the AK is, like, a very predominant firearm around the world. So you'll find them everywhere. They'll be in, you know, mass quantity or mass supply or whatever you want to call it. And tons of militaries and private contracting and all this other stuff. But it's just so funny that, like, the M4, like, the standard, like, AR is a very common platform as well. And parts for it are also insanely common. So when it's like, yes, you know, you've got all these very common things around, especially for parts, and so are AKs. But you still only ever see, like, AK platforms being the very common thing. Which, again, fine, whatever. But also I'm like, come on. Like, the AR should be, you should, like, give the players some, like, leeway to pick, oh, do you want, you know, are we going to let players have ARs or AKs? Kind of like Tarkov when you first start, but then Tarkov, in my opinion, derails immediately, because it's just, like, you're just going to be using, like, poo-poo AKs that you find laying around like a degenerate for hours. Which, again, use what you have, use what you can. Oh, that's empty. That's not good. You know what we'll do, though? We'll unload, load, and then we'll unload, and then we'll load. Did that really? That's bad. Okay, so I just changed the magazine from my inventory, and there was no, like, reload animation, and there was nothing for the game to, like, signify that my character reloaded, and that needs to be fixed. Like, if your inventory, or if you're in the inventory and that happens, you still gotta reload that damn thing. So I gotta kill 3 more people. I'm just gonna run up to this facility. I'll drink some of my tea. I don't know what it is, but I really enjoy the monster tea. This thing's got a decent optic. I kind of hope I don't die with it, because I'd like to be able to take it and run with it. I mean, I think the ammo, though, is, like, fairly, like, uncommon in the early game. It's not like you can find it, but I remember for the most part it's going to be a fairly, quote-unquote, uncommon ammo type. Like assault rifles and, like, 9x19 and 9x18, and then, oh, I thought I heard footsteps. 5x45 and 5.56 are going to be the most common. Which also is another funny thing, is that your character, like the other map, you're going to find, like, SIG MPXs, which is insane, because those are not, like, a common SMG that people carry. So you'll find on the Quarry map SIG MPXs, which signifies probably, like, a US-based contractor group works there. And then you'll find Steyr AUGs as, like, the common assault rifle. So, excuse me. So I'm like, how is the AR not a common assault rifle in that in that environment? Because that section of the map, the Quarry map, has people walking around with SIG MPXs, which is crazy, and then AUGs, like Steyr AUGs, which, again, not, like, super crazy, but it's not a common round-the-world assault rifle, or, well, sorry, combat rifle, whatever you want to call it, you know, military service-issued rifle. So it's, like, really goofy to me, because I'm like, why do they have those 2 firearms out of everything? The MP5 I can kind of understand, but even then, Germany's kind of, like, tied up, or uptight about who they sell to. If anything, it would be, like, what I want to see is, more of the, what do you call them? The, oh my goodness, I can't think of the word. the single fire mode weapons. Like, I feel like you would find a lot of semi-auto ARs, semi-auto SMGs types, like maybe a semi-auto MPX, semi-auto MP5, no full auto or burst, because usually those are relegated to military services. So finding, like, getting a hold of semi-auto civilian version things, I think would make a lot more sense. And it would be kind of a cool detail, and it would make, like, certain firearms way more sought after, without just being like, I found another AK, I found another AR. It's like, oh, I found a military AR or a civilian AR. I think that would be really cool. A simple detail, but I don't know. Again, I don't make games. I just feel like it wouldn't be that crazy. I mean, you literally can design guns that have semi-auto automatically, just the way they are. Of course, this dude found me. And of course I missed. Now he's crouched. I'm probably gonna die here.
Feels like
Uh-oh.
Keep moving. Weather can't stop us.
I gotta fix my stuff. Oh, they added a little jam animation. That's kind of nice. Alright, we're gonna have to take some pills real quick. I hope he doesn't rush me. If he rushes me, I'm done. What? Switch, switch, switch. We're going full auto. Nope, I switched back to semi. I don't trust it.
Surrender, mutak! Hands up!
See, this is another problem that I feel like is unsolvable. Is like the concept of AI in video games is just never going to work right. And it sucks because I don't think there'll ever be an answer for it. Like, you're never going to be able to say, yes, this video game has, hold on, I want to take this off. Like, this AI is great because it can blah, blah, blah. You know, it can, what do you call it? It can, like, track you down and follow you around and blah, 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 do whatever it does, you know? And I think the problem is you run into... That sounds great in hindsight, but then it's like, where do you stop with, like, the realism? Like, why would these enemies be like, we're gonna chase this dude down? And it's like, no, you probably shouldn't. Like, that's cruising for a bruising. How big's the battery? Oh, I haven't made space. I'm a dingus. Oh, my battery's massive. But you run into the problem of, you know, like, how big does big get when you talk about, you know, like, or, sorry, not big. What am I saying? I was thinking about the item. But, like, how good can AI be? Because if it was true AI, would it be, like, hounding you around and following you and being smart, being safe, tactical? It's like sticking to, you know, it's like safe positions, not chasing you, not doing stupid decisions. Or do you do it like the AI we just saw, where it's like, I'm gonna follow you, and you're like, okay, well, that's dumb for the AI to do so, and all it did was get itself, you know, eliminated, got murked real quick. And it sucks because you can't really do much in the terms of, let's make it super smart, or, well, we can't make it too smart, otherwise, you know, there's like a limitation on, like, the player's ability to play the game. Because you can't, like, you can't add every single possible option into a game of movement, tech, and ability. So you kind of fall into this wheelhouse of either, excuse me, oh, I don't have any more sniper rounds. That sucks. I thought I killed 2 with the sniper rifle. I'm confused. Whatever, this game just ripped me off for sure. Alright, well, we shall continue to the objective point. But okay, so basically when it comes to AI, you run into the problem of either AI is too capable and too smart and it makes it unplayable because your character can only have so many limitations and so many capabilities as a player character. But then you run into the problem of you have to make the AI somewhat dumb or incapable because it has to match the player's abilities and capabilities. So you either create situations like what I just did, where I sat in a corner and 3 AI just slowly walked around. I listened for them, and then I unloaded as soon as they rounded the corner. Or you have them like lock down and hold their position, maybe throw grenades at me, try to flush me out, do like other things that would be more beneficial to an AI and like their survivability. But it ends up, but then you can't do the same. Like you can't like toss, like drop a grenade around the corner slightly. Like you either have to throw it or you have to toss it and it's gonna have range. You can't like angle your gun around a corner and hide your body and blind fire. Like there's limits to it. I know Tarkov, I think, does that. I think you can like crouch but then like aim up like above your head. There's something weird like that. I can't remember exactly what it is. Like I enjoyed Tarkov for what it was. Like I didn't think it was a bad game. I just don't I don't have the time or like the mental capacity for learning a game like that. It's one thing to, for me personally, it's one thing to learn like Elden Ring, Dark Souls, or like big RPGs or something. It's a whole nother thing to be like, I don't even know every single road in my hometown well enough, let alone knowing every single road, nook and cranny, door, in and out, window that's open or closed, and something like Tarkov. Hold up. Where is... Oh, it's probably in here. Which means I have to drop some stuff. Okay, so yeah, drop some stuff. We'll drop this, and we'll grab this, and we'll get out of here.
Glad to hear you've got it. Maybe the trucks are more punctual than they seem. Now, bring it back to your safe house so Fang can start prepping what you need, and next steps.
Oh, jeez. Actually, can I get one more? Just because I can. Nope, I'm awful and I whiffed. Let's see if I can go the long way. Just run away. I can't, I need to just like chill out and like take my time to land these shots instead of like immediately like, I got him. Especially when this game kind of, I notice it has a bit of like lag issues even when like you're scoped in. Like people will be like, frames. They'll like, it looks like they're walking like a slideshow. And it drives me banana sandwich when it does that. Oh, I see the red. We're just gonna get out of here. And my character is winded. See, like, I get, like, the whole stamina thing, but something that's, like, you could sit your butt on, spin around by picking up your legs, and then standing up on the other side, like, that guardrail. I do not understand why that's, like, out of the question. Like, oh, you're too tired, you can't do it. I'm like, there's certain movements like climbing walls, doing other things where I could understand, you know, stamina affecting that. But something that's like this high off the ground, like these sandbags, just, that's not, no. I'm sorry, just no. I swear I took out like at least 2 of those guys with the rifle. That's whatever. Let's see if, I don't know if I could buy ammo for it or if I have ammo for it. I don't think they start you with any. But we will see. Oh, I gotta get that stretch it. Been working out. Freaking everything hurts. Oh, might as well. I probably gotta put it in my inventory. My stash, my bad. My stash. Stashissimo. Yeah, I'm gonna have to increase that soon. If I can. I don't know how. That's cool. So what's that? Hey, welcome to the stream. I just got back from extracting in this, and now I'm gonna empty my inventory and then head back out in the game. Put that away, everything away. Move that in there. We'll put that away. That, I don't even know why they keep that. It's like you use the bandage. I get it. Yep, yep, yep. This can go on that. So we have a decent AK. No, I'll put this way. We'll unload this. Because I like that mag. We'll keep it. We'll just load that up. Get it going. I'm gonna have to turn that in real quick. Helps clear out 4 spaces. Yeah, bandage and painkillers is fine. Now, what do I need to upgrade? If you have any questions, feel free to chat. I honestly don't know how the chat works. I'm assuming you can just type into chat. Here's another problem. I've got busted body armor. I need to switch that out. I might do that in raid if I get a headshot. I'll just like switch out with whatever goon or guard is out there. Put that right there so it's ready. Do I have no? Oh wait, I have an optic. Yeah, there we go. Actually, I could do the ACOG. I think I'm gonna put on the ACOG. I should be able to do the ACOG. Watch, it'll probably freak out. Nope, it works. Wow, that's massive. Okay. I don't know. Alright, well. Oh wait, can I? I think this will work with the suppressor. Hold on. Hold on. We're cooking with gas. What's the muzzle device on this stupid thing? No muzzle. Okay, cool. So I swear this suppressor can work. Yeah, whatever. You suck. So you know what we'll do? We're just gonna... There you go. Look at that. Bing, bang, boom. We're gonna brock that for a while. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Messages. We'll take the reward. And now we've opened up some of these, which is kind of nice.
The VLF has their first mission for you.
Stop talking.
IG.
Stop talking. Alright. Ooh. See, like, I like that, but it's like, I don't know, it sucks. MP5s are trash. So I want to get these factions down here in the bottom right, but my God, it sucks. The faction stuff is just brutal. Poisoning rice fields, that's freaking psychotic. Might as well track all these, because bunker's scary. You need night vision or straight up like flashlights out the wazoo, because that is going to mess you up. Alright, well, we're gonna do that one. But first, I'm going to sell some of my other gear. Like this. So, Actually, no, I want the mag. So unload, unload, unload. Just put that right in there, and then we'll sell. And sell. Fix it up. Alright, I think we're fine. Hold on. Let me see. What do I need for this? See, it says repair station level 2. So does that mean everything that I've upgraded is still upgraded? I think so. But it reset my inventory, so it really did nothing for me other than it reset some of my very basic minimum quests. Which is super odd. I do not make games. Nice to meet you, by the way. Suitman Dev. I do not make games. I'm really into them, and I like to talk about them, but from a critical, positive standpoint, not a this is bad, so this game sucks kind of way. I prefer to be like, hey, I really like these aspects. You know, they had good ideas. You know, I would love to see this. You know, this is what I think a good game would do, as opposed to, hey, this game was bad. You know, they messed up. It's a failure. Obviously, there's people who asset flip and do stupid things on Steam and try to just either steal money or crypto mining, whatever. But this game, I think it's great, but they have a few bugs or issues or things that, in my opinion, they need to do better. We'll do Corey at 5:32 a.m. But thanks for stopping in and watching. But do you make games? Since your name says Dev. And if you do make games, what kind? That inhale, no views, bro. Oh. Oh, nice. Do you make tactical type FPS games, or do you make Oh, thanks. I appreciate the sub, man. But do you make what kind of FPS games? Tactical, I don't know, military, or do you do the quote unquote boomer shooter, like Unreal Tournament, or Doom style, or both? Oh, it doesn't matter about views. I mean, this is my first stream. I've been doing shorts and other videos, to be honest with you. So, I mean, that's the point. You know, you start out streaming, you start building it. But I mean, I just appreciate you stopping in and talking. I mean, if you're just chilling, I mean, feel free to ask anything, talk about whatever. Oh, nice. So, similar to Ready or Not. Which Ready or Not's a great game. I'm definitely curious about where they're going with their game idea / design, because they obviously went from this kind of grounded, realistic concept, and then they started to go down this rabbit hole of giant government, CIA, cabal, conspiracies. I don't mind COD. Call of Duty's fine. It's not bad. So here's my take on Call of Duty. I think there's a lot of talent there. I think there's a lot of capability with the whole COD franchise. And I think the developers and the talent and the assets that they have built for the Call of Duty franchise are really good. It's just once it's kind of built, they don't do anything with it. and that's part of the problem. And I'm not saying they need to like reshape gaming every time they launch a new Call of Duty into the mainstream. I personally just think that they are missing out on, you know, like caring about their game. They want to drop something every year. They want to get all the initial purchases. You know, they want to, and I get it. Like, it's a business, but the problem is if they were trying to get as much money out of like a Call of Duty day one, like let's say there was no Call of Duties and they launched a Call of Duty today and it was the first ever, and let's say it was like Modern Warfare 2019 or forward, like Modern Warfare 2, 3, like the ones past the year 2020. If they launched today, one of those, and it was the first one, and it was like a make or break for them, I get trying to squeeze money out of it early on, but it's also, like, I wouldn't be too mad about it. But the problem is when they keep doing, they made 2019 Modern Warfare, and it was, in my opinion, great. It felt fresh, it felt new, but still Call of Duty, and I enjoyed it. But then they were like, oh, we're going to do Modern Warfare 2 2022 or whatever they did. And it's like, okay, so you just use like the same assets, same engine, very similar stuff. You did some new animations, you changed some of the gameplay elements, but you didn't really like make a new game. Then it's like, well, we want to squeeze the same money out of the same people again. Then it's like, hey, we're going to do Modern Warfare 3. And it's like, you did the same elements, same gameplay, same stuff again. And now you want to squeeze the same $60 price tag and all the monetization and all this other stuff. And that's my problem with it. I think genuinely, if they really wanted to like have a super solid fan base and make their game one of the most like beloved franchises and not like controversially hated and annoying, they would make each subsequent Call of Duty on that game engine. So the 2019 engine that they made a lot of their games off of right now, they would make that like one of those, like the 2019, the $60 one. And then Modern Warfare 2 would have been like $20. And then another, say, 20. So basically big DLCs where they, kind of like how an MMO will update and change a lot of its content. They'll change like, hey, we're going to change how some of the skills work. We're going to change how some of the performances. We're going to change some of the weapon stats. That's fine. Like, go ahead and do that. But that doesn't mean that that's another $60 game with all new microtransactions and a ton of money. I think I got that guy. But that's where I draw the line. It's like, you guys could totally be fine with just, you know, selling these updated Call of Duties. That's all it is. And it's the same with Call of Duty Black Ops and Black Ops 6 and 7 and all that stuff. So I do not play Fortnite. Nothing against Fortnite. I actually think Fortnite is like kind of a prime example of what Call of Duty should do. Doesn't have to be the whole free-to-play model, but I think Fortnite does the free-to-play stuff the best because they keep the game good. Like, they keep the game running. They keep the game functional. I like to do a lot of research into a lot of these things, and I'm like, you know what? This game is still, like, a respectable thing that somebody's created. And I think Epic Games, honestly, I think they run Fortnite well, and they know what they're doing. I think the way they do microtransactions is, in my opinion, totally fine. I can't be mad at Epic Games and developers of Fortnite at all. Like, they're totally fine with how they handle themselves. Because they still respect, like, the game that they're making. And, like, and I think that's how they look at it. I'm not saying that they do look at it this way, but I think when you look at the game, as they are still making Fortnite. Like they're still perfecting Fortnite and putting effort and time into Fortnite. My favorite game? So, I'll say this. So, when it comes to, like, my favorite games, me personally, I can't, like, narrow that down. I think of it like how the Game Awards thinks of games, in a way. I think there should be no Game of the Year. Because when you think Game of the Year, you think that it has to be in my opinion, Game of the Year in my head means that whatever game they pick is quote unquote the best game for most likely everyone that it can possibly be. Which obviously is not the case. So I like all the other ones, all the other categories that are like, you know, best shooter, best RPG, best FPS, best, you know, adventure game. So for me, best FPS game, I'm trying to think of one that I go back to. And it's kind of hard to pick, to be honest with you. I think RPG game, I really, unless they make a new one, I really like Dragon's Dogma 2. I don't know why, I just like the way it plays, I like the feel, I like the heavy clunkiness. FPS game, so I really, really like, if you haven't heard of it, it's called SCP 5K, or 5000, however you want to phrase it. I really like that game. I think they absolutely knocked it out of the park when it comes to the way the guns feel, the way the first person animations are, the gun animations, everything about it is an absolute like masterclass when it comes to like the firearm design and the handling of it. But the actual game itself is still very minimal, very bare bones, and they really still have a long ways to go. Now, they recently have gotten a publisher, so like they'll have more, I think, money and backing when it comes to making the game better. But I really love SCP-5K. I love any tactical, like FPS type of game that incorporates like a supernatural or like horror and monster element. There's just something that's so cool about like the oh god, that guy scared me. I love the whole, you're an operator who is bound by like the laws of the world and physics of reality, who has to throw down with unnatural entities and creatures. I think that is such a cool element. And I love like the... I just love something about it. It's just something so fascinating, and when people balance it right and they make it work, it's, to me, it's got that whole underdog element of you aren't, you know, perfect. You're just a guy or girl, whatever. You're just a person who is trying to survive or do your job that you get paid to do. Like, go hunt a monster, go hunt an entity, or stop an entity from hurting others, you know, whatever you want to call it. And I think that stuff is just so cool. And SCP-5K does that really well. Yeah, I think they knocked that out of the park. I mean, it's obviously got a very, very long way to go. Jesus, that guy took a lot. There's still more. Jeez Louise. I guess this is a big facility, but dang. Okay. Oh, it's a sniper. There's a guy running up on me. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's down. That's fine. Who is it? Oh. Jesus. how to get more views. So do you mean like, I'm gonna assume you mean like views on like shorts and videos. So I'll say this: when you start YouTube, if you're going to be doing any form of content, right? Are you going to be doing short form or long form content? If you're going to be doing long form, you need to start with long form content and then clip from that long form content. Because if you're doing like, oh, excuse me, if you're going to be doing any short form content and that's going to be like what you want to do, then long form content will get pushed to the back burner, and priority of that, that long form content will get pushed down by how YouTube's algorithm and how YouTube carries that content. If you do only short form and that's all you do for, say, like very long periods of time, then that's what's going to get pushed on your channel, and that's how YouTube will recognize your channel. All right, man. Take your time, do your thing. I don't want that. I'll take the AUG. Don't need that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Ooh, why does he have that? No wonder he couldn't hit me. What a wingding. Oh, I need that. That's coming home with me. Wouldn't mind an MPX, but I don't think it's going to get me anywhere, to be honest. I don't need that. WD-40 I don't need either. Man, there was a lot of dudes. Holy crap. That sucked. Okay, I'm going with the shotgun. Oh, concrete. Finally! Some supplies. Carrying an M9? No, I don't need that, but I need the health injector. Hello. Ooh! Big MPX. Oh, I could fit. Yeah, there we go. And I want the bandage, because all medical supplies are going to carry way more weight in the long run. I'll take this guy's MPX, though. Or his MPX mags. Yes, sir. Ooh, it's completely full. Alright, what are we looking at here? I want the 5.56. We don't need the HP rounds. Take the mag. There we go. Hey, welcome to the stream, whoever's watching. Hey, welcome back. Anyway, without like rambling, if you're gonna try to get views on YouTube, you should start with understanding like what you want to do first. Do you want to do short form or long form content or live stream? And so if you're like, well, I want to do long form content, then you need to prioritize making long form content first. And in doing so, the next plan is, are you going to be, uploading like once a week, twice a week? Are you going to do 10-minute videos, 20-minute videos, 30-minute videos? And then understanding like how you want to schedule yourself. I think those are the first two important things. If you're doing short form content, same thing applies. Are you going to upload daily? Are you going to upload every 2 days, 3 days, 4 days? One, it helps build a schedule for, whoever's going to watch you and wants to come back and watch you. And then on top of that, the next thing that you compound upon is if you're going to do long form or short form, that's what YouTube is going to prioritize when pushing your channel. So if you're doing long form content for like say a year and then you upload shorts all of a sudden, those shorts might get some views. You might get like lucky and it just gets found by the algorithm, but YouTube will not prioritize your shorts because it will see your channel as long form. Same vice versa. I've prioritized shorts for the most part, so my long form content doesn't really get picked up by YouTube. That may change over time. I want to do streaming long form and short form. But as of now, I figured, hey, I've built a following on YouTube. Now I'm going to try to switch over to streaming. And to be honest with you, I haven't shown my face until literally this video. Or this stream.
Eyes open, we've got suspicious behavior.
That's not good.
You don't stand a fucking chance.
And I figured, if I'm going to start streaming and I want to, like, really invest time into, growing my channel, being someone who, like, I would like to put a face to my content. That's a patrol. I wasn't expecting that. That's not good. But, to be honest with you, I mean, me personally, I don't think I'm gonna, like, blow up or go anywhere, like, that big, because, so if you take someone like, say, the Burnt Peanut, he's funny, he's got a lot of, great bits, and he plays a lot of different games. Now, I mean, I could play a lot of games, and I could do a lot of different stuff, but I can't safely say, like, I'm gonna be, like, yelling and screaming, like, like, carrying on like that. It's different for everyone, different strokes, different folks, But, as far as I know, I mean, I'm just gonna play games and have a good time. So, I mean, I don't think you can give me a tip. I mean, if you mean a tip to make my stream or my videos better, like, hey, do this, sure. But I don't think you can actually tip me, because I haven't set up PayPal or anything, because I'm not really, like, interested in making money. I'm genuinely interested in, like, having a good time and giving people, like, a free form of entertainment. I actually firmly don't believe in, like, receiving money for this. I'd rather you just be like, hey, I really like to stream. When are you streaming again? I'd love to watch again. I'd be like, yeah, man, let's talk about that. I'll let you know, and I'll, like, put it up somewhere. That's more fun and important to me. I appreciate it, though. I mean, like, that's awesome. Like, it's cool if you really feel like, hey, this guy deserves it. Oh, yeah, thank you. Like, what's the tip?
Dead body located. Receiving call.
This is about to get bad. But yeah, man, feel free to, like, if you have any tips, like, for real, I would appreciate it, because other than, like, looking up how to kind of set up my stream and, quote-unquote, the best setup and stuff, I genuinely don't know diddly squat. I know they're here. So I'm just be a little quiet, because you know what, they're probably above me. Am I full? Okay, I'm good enough. Ooh, you know what's funny? YouTube has a thing now. So that is funny that you remind me of that, because YouTube actually apparently added this new thing where if I stream like I am right now, I can actually it's like, I think it's called like dual something. I can't say for sure, but sorry, I really want this rifle. Basically, I can put that there. Nice. Basically, what YouTube does now is, before you start streaming, you can actually tell the stream, like, setup. You're like, hey, you can, quote unquote, dual stream. So you can stream like this, but then also stream vertically. So like you just said, people could scroll through and most likely find your stream that way. So that actually makes a lot of sense, and I think you're totally right, and I probably should start doing that. Right, please tell me this fits. Yes. Oh, that's perfect. So I'm trying to think. I'll get rid of that, and I'll take his mag. There we go. There we go. What's my armor at? How's it 100 out of 80? Whatever. Yeah, it's like a weird form of multi-stream, I think, that I don't know if they recently did it or just started doing it, but it looks like it like kind of like already partially does it. That looks insane. It's like they do it so that way if like you are like a vertical or you do shorts and stuff, it's like a way for it to help. And so I was like, okay, like I might do that for the next stream. I might like set it up so naturally, excuse me, YouTube should recognize that and then be like, ah. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. So here's my plan. I'm going to stream from around 8 or 9 a.m. to about 12 p.m. And then I'm going to stream again from about 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. That's going to be like my streaming hours. So during the week, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. or let's say 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., then 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. So if you're on tonight and you're just chilling, I will be back on streaming. So thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for just having fun, and be safe. Have a good day, man. That's not good. Let me shifting. That was in your bald ass head. There's no way. Where's my volume from? There's so many good guns this time. This drives me nuts. I want that. I don't need that. I'll take that and get rid of that. Alright. 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 That's fine. I like that better. There's someone stumbling around out here.
Report to command.
Ah. Alright, fine. Oops. God, the way they shift and run around is wild. Okay. Now I'm good. Now I'm safe. We need all the supplies we can get, so. Time to check the bodies. Hey, welcome to the stream. Back for 3 minutes. You do airsoft? Yes, I do airsoft. That's a lot of my channel. That's how I kind of started. It was honestly just me having fun with, like, I like reloading. And then I was like, you know what? I'll start doing, like, reload videos and kind of having fun with it and seeing what happens. Nice, thanks, man. Yeah, no, I think airsoft is really fun. I think it's harmless. I think people need to relax a bit when it comes to airsoft. It's like, look, if someone takes it seriously, yeah, that sucks. If someone's having fun with it, let them have fun. No, you're all good, man. Hey, be safe. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping back in. Should I cut up through here? I don't know. Yeah, I'll cut up through here. Can I climb that? Yeah. Barely. I hear footsteps. I don't trust it. Probably gonna get blasted. There's someone clopping around up there. Where's he at? Oh, is it this facility? Uh-oh. Yep. That's gonna get me in trouble.
Under heavy fire!
Okay. Just gonna go for the pistol.
Duck and cover, fast! You ain't got no chance! Taking heavy fire!
What kind of bullcrap was that? Oh, that's not good. From which side? Which side? Can I fit here? Oh, I can.
Multiple tangos closing in! Hold them off!
What in the world was that? Excuse me? Oh, he's coming. Gonna start blasting.
Taking hits! Need support!
What is happening? These sounds are insane. That's not good.
Taking heavy...
Is that it? It's quiet. I don't trust it. Okay, I think I'm good. That was weird. So freaking weird. I don't like it. I don't like what I'm seeing. I just have the clock. I don't care about that. Okay, I can extract. Got it. Let's look for supplies real quick. Oh, I love a big backpack. Backpack. So lame. I wish I could get away with that, but I can't. Oh my god. Why? Why is this run everything? What is happening? What? Damn it. Okay, I want the suppressor. And I want the dovetail mount. The gun can go. This will go here. This will go here. This will go here. Actually, this can go here. Oh my gosh. But this can go away. Don't take that, because it's got a lot of mags in it. This is... Oh, how was that in that? What is this game? Sure. Sure. Concrete? No. I don't even want to look at other stuff, because I'm, like, busy. Oh, it came with the... Oh. Wait, is this suppressed? Okay, we just gotta get out of here before someone, like, rolls up on me and puts a hole in the back of my head. This is sick! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Those are my little knuckles. Ooh, it's dark. It's dark in here. In her. Yeah, we're gonna complete that because I'm gonna sell everything. What is that? That's sick. That's sick! 20,000? I could probably make 20,000. Oh, jeez, if I'm selling these for... Ooh. Some good money. Put all this in here. Don't need it out right now. I want this right there. And the mag. The rest can go. You can go. Goodbye. This will come off. This will go on. There we go. Everyone's happy. Everyone's happy as a clam. Put that away. Nope, go back in there. Thank you. We'll put all the mags in here. I'll probably run with the AUG on the next thing. No, I want the grip. And we'll sell the AUG handguard. Goodbye. Put the dovetail mount on you. Put the suppressor on you. Oh, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Take that. Now. Oh. Excuse me? What is the problem here? What's the problem here? See, this thing has nothing on it either, and you know what? Does it make it too long? Is that what it is? Are we getting stupid? Ah, it makes it too long. Got it. So we are getting stupid. Got it. Bam. Okay, well, this can go back onto that. There we go. Beep, 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 boop, beep. Beep, 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 beep. And then we'll put all of this away. Put it. We could sell. You did me justice, but you're going. Goodbye forever. Ooh, M4A1. This is insane. That's insane. This is crazy. Oh, it's a shotgun. Ew, I don't like it. That's kind of wild. Hey, welcome to the stream. Just found this. I thought it was a rifle, but it's a shotgun. It looks like a freaking rifle. And goodbye from the stream. I love how fast that happens. Boop, boop. In, out. Hi, bye. Hi, bye. I need concrete and oil. So basically I just like screwed myself over and like got rid of all the supplies that I could use to actually like function. Oops. Basically everything I had that I was close to upgrading everything, I reset. But like all the supplies did not reset, which is so weird. We're gonna take the AUG, but that is so odd that they like screwed me out of stuff. Hold on. What is going on with this? It doesn't even have a muzzle brake. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for whoever's watching. That optic is so stupid. That's coming off. Ooh, there you go. No, I want this in here. I like the optics in here. How do I upgrade? So, upgrading this container requires stash level 2. So I need a level 2 stash. Which requires like everything to be at like level 2, which is super obnoxious. See, I had all of this, but I didn't have the concrete and the metal. I remember. But now the game's like, oh, here's the problem. You played the game. And it's like, and you reset your stash. And now I'm like, oh, great. So what do I need to upgrade the gun one? 20,000? If I get 20,000 real quick. Could sell all these. Yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye. Don't need it. Don't want it. Don't care. I want to keep that. I mean, if I have this, I have this in a mag for it, so I want to keep this as like a DMR. This is cool, but I don't use shotguns. That is like not gonna happen anytime soon. I could sell that. I could sell that because flashlights are a dime a dozen. Welcome to the stream, by the way, and if you do have anything to talk about or want to say, feel free to... What is going on? Like, my son's school is, like, blowing up my phone. But if you have anything you want to talk about or say, feel free. I'm going to be on for at least another hour. Just chilling, talking, and playing. Okay, I need to get enough money real quick. Let me just turn and burn something I don't care about. There. Alright, now we're going to upgrade. Bam. Now we can just put it, there we go. We'll put this in here as well. Put this in here as well. Yeah, I think the developers, they changed this because I think they realized how obnoxious the, like how you could only upgrade, like the first thing was the med box right here. And that was obnoxious because all these little meds, it's like, they don't really eat up like a lot of space. And yeah, you can have a lot of them, but if you don't get hit, you don't need them. But guns, like if you wanted, like this ate up so much space. So it was like, okay, cool. This sucks right off the rip. And you can only hold so many. And on top of that, then your gear takes up a ton of space. So it just went down the rabbit hole of, cool, I have no room for virtually anything. Excuse me. Alright, well. I wonder, wait. I don't know if, screw it, I don't need a flash hider. Let's see.
IGC.
Stop talking. Snake in the grass. Find and collect item, poison the fields. So, commit war crimes or guerrilla marketing. I like this. I could use this stuff. That and money is always great. VLF I could upgrade first if I just go all in on VLF. IGC. We'll do this one because I kind of want a carbine. Yo, this one's boring as hell though. Where's it at? Delta. And we'll do 9:36 a.m. and deploy. I don't like being able to hear my hands. Well, thanks for sticking around and watching. I always appreciate anybody just wanting to hang out. If you have any questions or anything you're interested in, please feel free to ask. You have the chat right here. I'm trying to get good at reading and switching over. Mix together switch and swap. Oh man, I will say these load times kind of suck. Which again, it's an extraction shooter. They're trying to load all the assets and the placement of items and randomize the item layouts and the items in general and boxes and objects. So I get it. And feel free to leave any comments or messages saying, hey, your stream looks good, or oh, your stream looks bad, the audio is bad. So whatever you think will help me out. I mean, always appreciative, always down for constructive criticism. It helps me a lot. Other than that, if I'm a little quiet, it's because I'm just either focused on the game or I'm waiting for it to load. Yeah, and if you're into FPS games or anything like that, I think this is a pretty good one. I don't know how often it goes on sale. I don't think it's very expensive. But if you like extraction shooters and you don't want to deal with other people, this game is great. It's easy to get into. They don't have a lot of like the minutia of something like Tarkov. So if you're looking for like a chill time, but still like some of the difficult nature of an extraction shooter, I think Incursion Red River is a perfect game for that. I think it totally hits, every mark in that aspect. What do I need to do? What is that? Use the mission item here. Use it. Oh. Alright, well, off to the school. I can just beeline right there. Oh, itch. Yep. But this game, again, compared to something like Tarkov, like I said, they give you a map, which I don't know why Tarkov has. Like, apparently in Tarkov, your operator and like wherever they're at, they just do not have PDAs or even a paper map to tell like that you can use at any time. Like, God forbid. They want realism, which is like cool. I'm all for realism in a game, especially when like that's what it's trying to nail down. But then you're like, in our realistic game, there's no such thing as maps. And I'm like, you're full of crap. Like, there's no way. Like, I don't know what you're trying to, portray here, but it's like, people would have maps, I mean, even like brochures, and it's not even like, Tarkov takes place in like a setting where like it's like no man's land, where there is no maps because nobody's mapped out the location because it doesn't exist, or you're like the first one ever there. It's literally like cities, towns, streets, and it's like, oh yeah, but there's never been a map. And I'm like, I don't believe you. I think that's just kind of lame. Like, you don't have to give maps right away. It could be like, say, like an item that takes up a lot of space in your inventory. So you're like, oh crap, you know, like it's difficult because you have to carry a map on you and it eats up space. And it's better to, if you learn everything, you don't have to carry the map. Do that. That'd be fine. Because then at least it's like realistic. It's kind of like if you go to a new place, you use your phone for GPS. Or you use an atlas or a map, and then but once you like live there or you've been there enough, you're kind of like, oh, I know my way around. I don't need to do this anymore. This AUG optic is so big. Right off the rip. Who, like, who, what, where, when, why, and how? He must be over there. To my left. Definitely. He's gonna peek me. Of course.
Hands up, idiot! One wrong twitch and you meet hell fast!
This is not good. I'm so confused on where some of these shots come from. Like what?
Бросай оружие, медленно!
Stay low!
Like this dude over there, like that was so confusing.
Спрячьтесь и найдите укрытие!
Like, again, I get it. It's AI. It's gotta, like, be a somewhat challenging to the player. But I'm also, like, everything's foggy and I can't see literally any of the quote-unquote enemy that supposedly the game is saying can identify where I'm at. I'm so lost. He must be on a high position. It's gotta be.
Move careful. Don't get ambushed like idiots. Спрячьтесь и найдите укрытие!
Better reload.
Потеряли их из виду. Рассредоточились и ищут им. Я пытался. Кончено.
Jeez, just to get this one dog water item here. It drives me bananas. Well, he's got a suppressed. Ooh, definitely. That's huge, though. So I guess I'm not too mad because at least I got to throw down and get what I needed. Unload. I like that mag. I personally enjoyed that magazine. I think the AK-12 mag is kind of hot. It's kind of fire. What do you? I think he had a Saiga. Yeah, that's goofy. But he had the dovetail mount, so I'll take it because that's gonna be worth some cash. take the grenade. God forbid, you know. God forbid I need it. Take another dovetail mount. You take one of those, because why not? We can take pills. Who? Like who? Like homie's still throwing down from somewhere. Oh, that's not good. Guess we're switching to the AK. We really can't put a dovetail on this thing? That sucks. Oh, might as well drop the mag. You know what I'm saying? Beep. Boop. Nothing. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, yeah. Okay, I got the poison. Now it's time to go commit war crimes, apparently. We're just gonna go over there. Yeah, okay, cool. We can get through here. Or maybe not. I might as well check this box. Maybe I'll get some... I mean, I found that massive shotgun thing in that little container earlier, which made no sense whatsoever. Come on. Thank you. Well, you know, suppressed AK ain't that bad. Uh-oh. Try to pull a Tarkov and jump over that thing. See, I wish I could use that straight from my inventory, but or from their inventory, but I know you can't, which is kind of lame. What'd you have? Generic stuff. I need the fan, though. I need that fan. I don't think I need duct tape. Yeah, we're fine. Alright. What is stopping me? Jeez Louise. Okay, we can keep going. And thank you for whoever's watching around and sticking around. I really appreciate it. Okay, I don't think I can go through the water. Yeah. I guess we're going this way. This might suck. There might be a ton of dudes here. I know this happens at like this junction from previous playing. Yep. Now we're gonna have a bad time. I can hear dudes there.
Quickly, then move.
I'll take it. I'll take it. But does that have a PBS suppressor? I might be able to use that on the AK-12. I don't know how they do it in this game, to be honest. Take that. Like... It just turns into, again, like, where? I'm really curious how far away that dude is, because that is kind of insane. He's still going. Watch him, like, just absolutely decimate me. Well, might as well go back to the town. Why not? This might be actually a good final mission. It's going to take me a while. And then I'll probably end the stream right after this. And then I'll be back on around like 9 p.m.-ish. Maybe a little earlier. But I plan on doing like 9 to 12. Or sorry, 9 to 1 a.m. Unless at night is like where I do, you know, people really enjoy watching, then I'll probably do that. I hear that dude. That is bullshit. That's a shame. That is sad. Yeah, whatever. Alright, well, I think I'm going to stop the stream for now. Thank you. I will be back on later, and have a good day, and stay safe, everyone.